Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Welcome and thank you for stopping by. It is fantastic that you are here. Well, I trust you enjoyed my last video on the boss, Bruce Springsteen, and the incredible success he has had, and in particular through his song Born to Run. Hey babe, we were born to run. It doesn't matter what age we are, guys. We need to grab at life by the scruff of the neck and we need to give it a shake and to discover all that it has for us, because what we might have known when we were 20 or 30 is different to what we know when we're a bit later in life. And so let's take life by the scruff of the neck and give it a shake. And I suppose that through this guy I'm looking at today, there's a bit of a continuing theme here, because one of these guys' songs has been absolutely massive and it has really captured the world's imagination. So we're going there today. So Peter Hernandez was born in Honolulu in 1985. And this guy is a singer, songwriter, producer, dancer, multi-instrumentalist, and such a compelling performer. He's known for his retro shows with his band The Hooligans, who go wherever he goes, they go, and they are energetic and just set the place alive. He's got influences from all over the place: pop, rhythm and blues, funk, reggae, hip hop and rock. And the guy we're talking about today is Bruno Mars. This guy has been an absolute revelation to the world. Since 2010 to 2016, he's released 3 albums, and amongst that 27 singles. And I suppose in the old days we used to measure success by album sales. Well, that's kind of changed a bit now with the world of YouTube and Spotify and all these sort of guys, and iTunes Music and all the rest. But he has sold 26 million albums in that 3 albums, and sold 200 million singles. It just goes to show where the world of music has changed. I'm sure that includes downloads in there. He's won a lot of awards. In fact, he has been nominated for 421 awards and has won 142, including American Music Awards, ASCAP Awards, APRA, which is Australian Music Awards, Billboard Music Awards, Grammy Awards. He's got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, just to name a few. Well, when we talk about Bruno Mars, there's probably one song. There's actually a few songs that he's actually had, but there's one song in particular that we need to talk about, and this is song Uptown Funk. This song is such a compelling song. This song has taken the world by storm. This is a song that everybody knows. It is such a compelling vocal by Bruno Mars. He has got an incredible singing voice. He's an incredible dancer. And when you put both of those elements together with the Hooligans, we have an absolutely amazing, compelling song. Now, as I talked about last time with Bruce Springsteen and Born to Run, when I talked about the fact that we need to take hold of life and give it a bit of a shake, this is well and truly what this song is doing today. In a world where it seems like everything's just got a little bit serious, we have to have the perfect shot on social media. We have to be able to not smile much. You know, smiling is a sign of something or other, so we don't smile much. We've got to have that kind of look about us. We've got to walk through life thinking that we're aware, even though deep down underneath we're not aware at all. We've forgotten what it means to have fun a little bit. If it is fun, it's controlled fun. This is what Uptown Funk is challenging us to do today, saying, guys, let's just forget that. Let's just forget all that for a minute and let's just get carried away with this compelling song. Yeah, I know for myself, when I was like younger, I used to dance a little bit, and I didn't actually care what I looked like really. And you know, you're probably thinking, if you watch me dance, you'll be thinking, oh, thank goodness he's not dancing now. Well, I'm with you on that one. But I remember listening to bands like AC/DC, and I get absolutely blown away for them, and just romp around the room doing whatever. I didn't care. But you know, as we get older, the care factor kind of increases, and we don't find ourselves doing that as much. Uptown Funk is very much challenging me today to go back to those days and do the I don't care thing. I'm just going to do whatever. Um, that's just what the challenge of Bruno Mars is. And when he performs on stage, he sets the auditorium alight. It does not matter what the show is or where it is. He just brings the crowd, graces the crowd to their feet, and they all get into his performing. This is what music does. It unites us, it brings us together as one, and we just forget about the world for a while. I think the world is almost demanding us to take notice of ourselves more these days, whereas music is telling us, no guys, you can forget about yourself for a while. And particularly in the world of the land of COVID-19, we need to be able to leave that behind, and we need to just get into life and just get carried away by moments. This is what Uptown Funk is actually encouraging us to do today. And you might be thinking, well, that's all very nice, Trevor, but you know, when you do your videos like these ones, and we've done about 80 of these now, you often get into interesting things and you get us to think and you challenge us. Well, what's so up about that? Well, you know what, guys? You know, the way that I do these videos, I find out a little bit about the artist, like in this case, Bruno Mars. His name was Peter Fernandez at the start. I might look at, you know, how many albums they've done and what their awards are. Then I just come up with a word and I go for it. And it seemed to me in Uptown Funk, what the word was go for it. And this was very much following on from the last video from Bruce Springsteen. Go for it, baby, we're born to run. And so, you know, you may be thinking, well, what's so exciting about that? Well, the fact is, guys, apart from a couple of pages of notes where I look at, about who the artist was, I've got nothing else scripted, guys. This is it. So in a sense, I'm going for it. I'm not just going for it for myself. I mean, I'm not wanting to get a massive followers here. If I just encourage one person in their journey, the video's done its thing. And it could be that you're the person that needs to hear this right now. And if that's the case, please be encouraged, because I'm speaking straight through the camera to you. So I'm going for it in my own little way. I'm going for it, hopefully bringing a positive difference in the world. And I think Bruno Mars in his song Uptown Funk is definitely doing that. He has made a positive difference in the world. And because he is such a compelling artist, the world has taken notice and resonated with this incredible song. So as you sit there, wherever you're watching this right now, please be encouraged and to think, how can we break the mold a little bit? How can we go for it even just a small way? Whether you're 20 or 30 or 50 or 60 or even 90, we can still go for it no matter where we are and what we are doing. So I trust that will all be an encouragement for you today. Well, onto the clips. And as I've said a few times, Bruno Mars is such a compelling performer. And he is famous for the retro shows that he puts on, going back to a bygone era, but bringing it into the contemporary world. So, of course, we've got to have Uptown Funk. This is a live performance of this one, and this came off his album 24K. And obviously, a lot of the world met Bruno Mars through the song Just the Way You Are. This is the official kit from 2010. This was his debut single, and it's come off the album Doo Wops and Hooligans. So there's that word again. And also his very well-known song, Count on Me, off the same album, Doo Wops and Hooligans. And this is the official clip, and this is a beautiful clip of a little boy and a little girl just demonstrating to us so well what it means to count on me. So all the links to those 3 songs are in the description below. So feel free to have a look at one of those or all of those. The Uptown Funk video in particular is just really, really good. So have a look at that one if you want a bit of an uplift today. And I've also included my video from last time, Bruce Springsteen and the song Born to Run. So if you want to recap on that one, feel free. Well, thanks for coming back for another one. It's really, really fantastic that you've joined me again. And if you've hung around to the end, fantastic. As we've been able to say today, just go for it. Doesn't matter what age we are. Grab life by the scruff of the neck and give it a bit of a shake and see where it takes you. Well, that's it for today. Next time, we're going to go on to a guy who's been around for a while, and we met this guy through his song Summer of '69 in the 80s, Bryan Adams. So until then, I catch you around.